have hearts.
Cool. So, your character spends day to day living life mostly alone, it seems like.
Yeah, no, he's probably got a mum and a dad in there, yeah. But that'll be
in
it.
the house? Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks too young to be,
Okay, cool. So I assume then you handle most of the duties, but
yeah.
It's probably their house, so they used to do it and now you do it kind of thing?
Yeah.
Cool. Your neighbors are relatively far away or completely gone?
Yep.
There must be some local meeting place, but it's probably getting farther and farther away, right?
Yeah, no, I think I explained the premise. They'd all have like fractured houses up here, sort of like they're all their own group. And so there's a lot of you don't talk to those lot, they're weird.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll call this midday. You spent your morning, if you got chickens, unless you hate them, you fed the chickens, you hit up some goats. You have to do sort of daily weeding of crops, but it's not necessarily like a long chore because you do it every day. Whatever else you could think of task-wise that you would be doing, you've done them sort of in order, so just like you do every day when you get up.
Yeah.
And so midday you probably decide that you'll be headed to lunch or grab a snack. So it might actually be a little later than midday because you probably work until it gets very hot and then you take your break.
Yeah.
So from the field, would you be taking your meal with your parents, or do you have like a spot that you normally go?
I think he'd probably just have like a sort of wrapped up meal that he would sort of just unwrap and.
All right, cool.
Bit of bread and such. Basic fare.
I'm gonna have you just roll sort of like a perception right now, and then anytime you want to investigate anything, anytime you want to look at stuff, we're gonna use your sheet probably a lot.
Okay. Are you happy for me to roll not on this table but on my sheet?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
I didn't 13 in perception.
I didn't spawn any dice, so it's cool.
It's cool. Yeah.
13. This is a day like any other. One of the goats seemed to, be acting a little weird or something. You might have to check on it. Maybe it's got like a little intestinal something going on or something like that. But none of the others, they seem fine. Mostly the chickens were normal. The fields were normal. There's birds in the sky and, in the trees, and they land on rooftops and all that stuff. And so, you go to sit somewhere in the shade, I assume, with your meal.
Yeah, probably by a tree or something, just out the sun.
Perfect. In your tree, as you've got your food ready, the tree begins to rustle above you. And
okay. So look up.
From out of the tree foliage, a head pops out. A head that's a lot bigger than you. Hold on. You're a little smaller.
I really hope it's not in stick range.
The head pops out. A leaf or two stuck in the sort of pom-pom looking hair, and a upside down tiefling. It looks like she tries to do some sort of like ta-da maneuver as she says ta-da, but she has to hold on with a leg and a hand, so it's kind of more like a droop.
Yeah. I think Bredan's immediately going to jump at this, potentially launching his lunch up in her face because I'm sure it won't hear, but yeah.
I'm not sure that the food would make it to her unless you think you're more like attacking kind of with your food on accident.
No, it's immediate, just jet reaction sort of. Just all over the floor. Bloody hell!
Oof!
What the?
The tiefling says, "Are you Bredan?"
Yeah. Who are you?
I am Abzane, and does like sort of a cartwheel flip down onto maybe your sandwich or whatever your lunch was underneath her boots.
You're insane.
No, Abzane. It's I'm sure people, occasionally mess up your name as well. Bredan or Bredan or
Right. Yeah. I'm sure they do. They don't, but yeah.
Well, anyway,
it's very simple.
Just to make sure you are of house.
You want me to say my house name? Okay.
Well, just for clarification purposes, I told you who I am.
Yeah, well, this is Upper Westbury on Benson by the Ford Farm.
The tiefling like pulls out like a little slip of paper, and it's like rolled, so she checks the first part, and then as you're talking, unrolls more and more and more and more of the scroll. She goes, all right, everything checks out. Come with me, please, and rolls up, or like crumples the piece of paper and throws it away.
Well, my dad normally deals with taxes and stuff. That's what this is about.
Oh, no, not taxes. Of course not taxes. You've been selected to compete in HEADMAKER! And she does like a cool, like pose or whatever with her little cape.
Bredan just looks blankly back. Doesn't mean a thing to him. So it's like, what?
It's a lottery.
What's that?
You signed up for the lottery? We received your entry.
Oh, right, yeah. It said apple
Perfect.
here, and so I put an apple in, and then there's a form.
Yes. Okay, good. You got the form. Perfect. That's what we received. Let's go! And she, like, marches away past the tree, sort of into the open field beyond.
Where are you going? There's not much that way.
Everything is this way. Your future is this way. She's getting farther and farther and farther away.
Oh God. Okay. I'll follow her just because you're probably going to walk into the river.
Cool. How many hit points do you have?
That's a terrifying question. 38.
38. Perfect. I don't even have to roll. As you step past the tree, we'll assume it's roughly big enough to at least hold a person or multiple people, but as you step past the tree, hood goes over your head, rope goes around your neck like a garrote kind of thing. And do you know magic?
No.
All right, well, you fall asleep.
Great.
Yeah. Sleep spell is based on HP, so you're the lowest HP target in this whole area.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The last thing you see before the hood is Abzane just walking apparently directly towards a river, and you sleep. I will give you the opportunity to roll Constitution to see if you wake up or when you wake up.
Okay. Only got a 12.
12. Okay. Let's see. You wake up on a ship. As you come to and awake, you can hear like thumping of feet. You can definitely smell salt and water because you aren't from there. So this is a very different smell. Yeah, your hands are behind you in, we'll call them manacles. And then you still have the hood on your head.
Okay. So come to. I'd probably start just doing the basic thing of thrashing, trying to get this hood off my head. Okay.
Yeah,
trying to get my orientation on what's around me and like find something to rub this sort of thing off my head so I can see.
You feel a little shoulder pat, and Abzane, the voice from before, says, "Don't worry, we're almost there. Perfect timing."
What are you doing? What is this? What am I? Why?
We're headed to the games. This is just a little relocation. If you'd like, you could sleep for another 10 minutes or so, and we'll be there.
What's going on?
She like does the slow "you're dumb" discussion.
Mm-hmm.
We are headed to the games location. You can sleep.
Why is the ground rocking? Rocking?
You're on a boat. This is a boat. Don't worry. Some people get concerned about large, vast, open water that can't be swum through and can sink you down to the depths at any time, but don't you worry.
What? So we're going down the river?
No, you spent most of the river travel farting upside down, but once we got you right up and on this chair, we hit the open ocean.
Okay. He's going to try and stand up. I'm assuming he's attached to the chair.
You're not attached to the chair, no. You're just sitting in a chair. So
okay, try and stand up. Yeah.
Abzane will say, whoa. There's nowhere to go in your condition. You could just sit for 10 minutes. It's going to be fine.
Let me go. Let me go.
Abzane pushes down on your shoulder, but I mean, you are a strong farm person, so you can resist if you want.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, so you just feel the pressure, and then like you don't move, and Abzane says, "This is rather unsafe to travel in your condition. Just give us 10 minutes."
Okay, he's just gonna sort of stumble around, completely blind.
Okay. Let's see. We'll go with like a dexterity check for that.
Sure thing. 16.
16. That's pretty good. You stumble around this room. Abzane occasionally saying stuff, so you can sort of tell where she is standing, and you make it into a doorway, and you know it's a doorway because you could feel the sun on your face, and the smell of water and salt is stronger, and there's no like door in the way. It's just a sort of open portal.
Okay, I'm gonna go through. Whichever one it is.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Wait, let me out of here. Here we go. I haven't done anything.
Oh jeez. I'll take another I'll take an athletics check, I guess.
Athletics, sure.
It's the 11. Same. Oh gosh.
Based on strength, apparently.
You begin to sort of stumble sideways. You collide with another body who says, "Hey, get out of the way, we're working here." You hear a bunch of rope noises. You stumble backwards into another body You're now in the way on the top deck of the ship, sort of bouncing around between sailors.
Oh, help! Oh, help me!
I'm trying to. The voice of Abzane is a little far away at this point, but it doesn't sound like she went to help you or save you or anything. She's just in the room.
I guess, yeah. I think he's just going to bounce around a bit, just be in the way the entire time.
Okay. After
like panic.
At this point, probably around 7 minutes later, we'll call it. The movement, I guess, of the sailors has changed. You've been bouncing around more and more of them, being sort of pushed and relocated against your will, and you hear the waves hitting stuff instead of just sort of the nothingness of waves. There's actual crashing now. You eventually will hear like a thunk of the boat coming up against a dock, and then lots of calling back and forth from sailors to get the boat tied away. Abzane pops up behind you, right next to your ear, and says,
"Oh God,
wasn't that a wonderful trip?"
Jumps away again.
Perfect. Abzane will probably grab the manacle chain in between your manacles and like try and steer you forward off the ship. Right this way.
I think I would resist, unfortunately.
Okay.
Just resist being pulled somewhere.
Abzane's not gonna let you go, but the act of resisting, I mean, there's no weapon or anything.
Could be a raw strength, would it?
Yeah, I guess that's what we can go with. Or unarmed attack. Either one of those would work. And I'm gonna look at Abzane's stats real quick. We'll do that with disadvantage though, because obviously you're.
How do I roll unarmed? Is the question.
Are you looking at the like little DnD app thing?
I'm doing it in a different place. Like roll 20. I've got it.
Okay. That I don't know. Then I'm just.
How much is unarmed? I do get a +2 to unarmed, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, nice. Let me see here. Actions.
It's just what's the damage dice basically, and I'll just make it a weapon, as it were.
Okay.
I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
The unarmed damage dice. With me. Might as well set it up now, because I don't think I'm using much weaponry, so.
Maybe.
Not
to tell the future.
Okay, unarmed strike, it was 1 plus your PC strength modifier. There are no additional dice. I don't know about that.
1 plus your
strength modifier.
Strength.
Okay.
I mean, that sort of makes sense if you. Oh, unarmed strike. I found it. On a hit, an unarmed strike. Oh, on a hit. 1 plus your strength modifier. Yeah, that's what I have here too. Takes
it's
one action.
Always going to be the same amount of damage. Okay, which is.
Yeah, that's what it
6.
looks like.
6 is the roll, at least not damage, but.
Wow, great.
No, I'm thinking wrong. Sorry, no, I'm thinking wrong. The actual roll itself is strength, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the actual roll, sorry, is 18, and then the damage is 6.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, you've gotten a look at Abzade so far. You like shove your hands up and like push back against the steering, and you
What the hell is going on?
Honestly, I'll do exactly to you what God also chose. So you strike Abzane, probably underneath the face, like a chin knock or something, because she's definitely a little shorter than you. And you strike her, and you said it does 6 damage?
Yes.
All right, cool, wonderful, congratulations. You feel that connection. You hear "oh" like that from her.
Hellish rebuke time.
Absolutely. You take 7 damage as the hair on your arms and hands is singed off.
Help!
Her voice it changes for sure. It gets much lower and deeper and less showman and more just pure anger. And you hear, "I said, don't do that. Just walk." And the flames encapsulate you, and you burn for 7 damage.
Yeah. I'd like to try and run away.
Cool. Yeah, you're welcome to run forward. I'll take just like a luck if you can roll just straight luck.
One of here. That's just a roll. That's just a D20, I'm guessing.
Yeah. We'll just roll a D20 and
14.
14. Cool. You run forward. You hit the gangplank. Stumble down it a little bit. Maybe fall to your knees on the deck, or on the dock. Excuse me. Those words are very close. But you do hit the dock, and your stumble forward leads you to a dirt gravel path.
Brilliant. I sort of like in like a sort of a kneeling position, I guess, as I fell sort of onto this path. Could I try and like grab at the hood of my face while I'm sort of kneeled over, my hands sort of in front of me? Would I be able to reach?
That would be pretty hard unless you can dislocate one of your shoulders.
Nope, that's fair.
The behind the back manacle.
Oh, right.
And the rope's pretty well tied.
Alright, in that case, now I'll just carry it. Just sort of keep running down this path, I guess.
Alright, cool.
I'll use my ears to not run into people.
There are no people. You don't hear any footsteps or anything. You eventually hear maybe like a fountain, or what you can assume is a fountain. Water sort of splashing up in the air and then hitting the ground, or more water, depending on where the water hits.
Nice. Sound.
Yeah.
I think he would randomly choose to go off the path left at this point, just to not be obvious. He doesn't know. He lives in a place where doing that would be putting you behind trees and bushes. I don't know if that's. Obviously, he doesn't know if anything like that's around him.
No, you're not gonna hit any
foliage.
Your sense of the ground, I think you would even recognize it as unnaturally uniform. As if the grass you're running on was grown to a specific height. All of the grass is a specific height, the same height across this sort of big open expanse you're trying to hoof it across.
Yeah, you probably haven't like tripped in any sort of like uneven ground or holes, I'm guessing.
Nope, so none of that. Nope.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Blindly running, to be honest, in a panic.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Blindly running in a panic. Let me look at this real quick. See if I want to use any of this stuff. So you don't have any magic.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Probably so simple. It's like I don't know. I feel like I should have magic resist and that's simple.
There's no way that you would know, but no. Hunter's Mark is cast on you from behind you at the dock area. But no strikes come for sure. No damage as you run. I guess eventually you would hit maybe the shade of just one sort of tree, like a very big tree. And so you enter the shade of it. Yep. If you went left, yes. Are you gonna go past that tree, or are you gonna like try and hide or something?
I think he's just panicked. Yeah, run is the thing in his mind. I think. Especially if he thinks there's a tree, that means there might be more.
Okay. You run and run and run. There are relatively no trees. Eventually, except for that one, eventually you do hit like sort of maybe a line of trees and go through it. And then you hit, after that, a slope that goes down, because you're still running, assumingly that direction, beach sand.
Yeah.
And you can hear water on both sides of you at that point, lapping and crashing up against the beach sand.
Yep. I guess I would turn right and sort of run on the, like, not the actual beach, because running on the beach is exhausting.
Yeah.
But sort of go back to solid ground and start running.
You hit sand and come back. You hit sand and come back. If you'll roll, let's see here, what stat is that? Yeah, I guess another athletics check with disadvantage, or saving throw. Saving throw.
I have to work out how to do saving throws.
Okay,
sorry.
No problem. We'll work it all out early. It probably will come up more than several times.
I'll fix. 4 is the lowest I rolled on athletics.
Oh my gosh!
Disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah. You feel 2 boots kick you in the chest.
Yeah.
You, in your fall, take another 5 points of damage from the boots, the collapse into the soft dirt sand kind of thing. And Abzane is standing on you. I think on you makes sense.
Okay.
But because... Well, you can assume it's Abzane. Abzane says, like, I found you, or something like that, so that you know it's them.
Oh god, no!
But you will think of, even in your panic, the fact that she moved that fast to where you are, even though you never heard any running, seems wild. Like she used magic similar to Hellish Rebuke or something like that, where she's some sort of wizard or something like that, I guess.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's a backwater guy, so he's probably going to say something very offensive, like, "Get off me, demon!" Yeah.
Abzane just laughs. It's tiefling. And they'll undo the knot around the neck and pull your hood off so that you can see everything. It's very bright. You're on the edge of a beach, basically.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he probably looks very disheveled, sweating very heavily from being in a bag.
Probably so.
Yeah.
and standing on you, as if at a podium, like the performance of a lifetime, Abzane says, "Are you ready to get started?" and looks directly down at your face.
Why are you doing this to me?
You entered a lottery, you were chosen, and now we're playing. And she like waves her arms around at the beach and the ground and stuff.
What do you mean?
I would have just explained it to you, but no, we had to have a lovely jaunt through the land, a couple of trees. She like waves back towards several trees. And here we are. It's now a beach trip.
What? I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Okay.
It's just a lottery.
Lottery. To enter the games, you have been chosen randomly to participate. Now you are participating.
What? Why am I jackals then? What?
For my safety, you seem... what's the word? A little bit demonic, if I might be so bold.
What? But you're attacking me.
Face. You hit me in the face.
You were dragging me off somewhere. You're still dragging me off somewhere.
More of a helpful guidance kind of thing. If you'd like to have your face uncovered, why didn't you just say so?
Because you put it on me.
Yes. Some people enjoy the
you don't make any sense.
Waking up on a vacation.
What? What's a vacation?
A vacation away from work, away from your responsibilities, just a time to have fun and enjoy HEADMAKER.
Oh god, who's going to feed the goats?
No time for that. And Abzane sort of pulls you up bodily by your arms and stands you up. Yeah. Brushes you off on, shoulders and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go. And Abzane will say, "Don't make me carry you," and begins to walk off back the way you came.
Yeah. I think I would take in my surroundings that I can see.
Okay.
Or
I didn't really have... I mean, it doesn't matter. Let me just spawn it real quick. Where is it? Oh, it's not in this. This? No. This? Gosh, I don't know where it is. Maybe I don't even have it. Oh, I don't even have it. Well, cool. I said earlier everything is ready, but it's not. I'm gonna make something.
Yep.
Here. It looks like this. Make it a little bigger, make it easier. You are here.
So,
the way you came is sort of back up this way. So Abzane heads up this way, but you can see the ocean, this other portion of the island.
So,
and no ships. There are ships in this picture, but no ships currently.
So Bredan's now seeing the ocean for the first time in his life.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of it, like everywhere, for as far as you can see.
Where's the land?
You're on it.
I mean, on the other side of the water.
Abzane tries to like look around. Let's see. And then tries to guess, it seems like, where land might be. And sort of motions like, over there-ish?
What? Right. He probably would start sort of kind of following just because there's nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Cool. Abzane heads back up, this way. And if you're following, I'll get rid of all this stuff because it doesn't matter.
Cool.
I am going to save this, though. Save it as, let's see here. A board. Island. Cool. Delete. Put us right here, because that's where we're going to be. Delete. Oh, I missed.
Oh, no.
Cool. Abzane walks up to a front door to a very, very, very big house. 2 stories. The grass and area that you're walking across is all cut, trimmed down into a lawn. There is a very large fountain out front, and Abzane opens the door and walks in.
Bredan sort of pauses, I think, at the door, a bit wary of going in.
Okay.
Still very, very disturbed and upset.
Abzane says, come in, we don't have all day.
What is this? Where are we?
This? Oh, okay. This is a house. We are at the front door. This is the foyer, and motions to this grand entrance with big steps up both sides, lots of doors, chandeliers, lights everywhere, marble floors.
Okay. What's a foyer?
You know that little corner where you kick the mud off of your boots before you go in and, I guess, sleep exactly as you are right now?
Right.
Ta-da!
What's that got to do?
She waves at this whole room. This is where you can kick the mud off your boots.
Right. Okay. I have to go in there?
Yes?
He starts walking forward.
Abzane comes around to like let you in, I guess. And if you enter,
yeah,
you don't have to go very far, but Abzane will like shut the door.
Yeah,
right behind you. And then
starts kicking the dirt off his boots.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Abzane also kicks their boots. There's not really anything on it except for maybe some light sand up a little bit. There's a little bit of dirt on your chest, but Abzane shuts the door, moves behind you, undoes the manacles, and like steps back as if you're gonna hit her.
What? Okay.
All right, we're good.
Right.
Oh, dang, that's you. And then Abzane walks forward. You didn't ask for it, but I'm gonna have you do a perception check on this room.
Yes. Shortly 11.
11?
Yep.
All right. Well, I would say this is probably your first gigantic manor house entryway. So
yes.
Everything is new and sort of blinding in opulence. But the important part here is there's a bunch of crows in here. There's crows on banisters. There's crows in the chandelier. There were crows when you walked up on the top of the house. in the tree that you passed, on the fountain, in sort of dry spots. They're everywhere in this room.
Why are there so many crows in here? What?
Oh, they live here. Don't worry about that. And Abzane motions towards a little pedestal in the very center of the room with this on it.
This is a letter. Okay.
It is a letter, yes. This one is to you.
Okay. It sort of kind of inches forward and kind of picks it up if it's going to burn him.
Wait.
Oh god. Oh, okay.
Oh. That was a close one. Whew. Before we start, there are, I guess, 3 sort of overarching rules that you need to be aware of. And Abzane is projecting and motioning very big, like there are more people in the room or something like that. Like, you're not the only person that they're talking to, even though you don't see anyone else. And Abzane says, rule number 1, you cannot leave the island. Rule number 2, don't touch any of the purple stuff. The purple stuff is mine. And that's sort of just like a rule for in the game and also on the table.
Okay.
These purple bags are just the stuff. I made them all purple so that I could be like, okay, these, don't touch them. You don't see any purple stuff in the room, so it doesn't super matter. But Abzane is very like, don't touch my purple stuff. And 3, you're welcome to use any skills or abilities you have at your disposal. Don't shrink back from what's presented to you.
But you presented me with a letter and then told me to shrink back from it.
And you did really well. But now you have the rules.
Oh, okay.
Okay, perfect. That's an okay. That's acceptance. You may now take the letter.
Have hearts. Have hearts. Have hearts. Have hearts.